Right, this is not the type of video I usually make. I just have to bring this up because I've been playing on the Dark server for a couple of days now. It was all great, and then today it was just kind of ruined. I feel like at the start of the day there was 3 offline players in the same tribe, and we raided their base, and we took everything. They had a lot of shit that I don't think they should have had. Probably was given to them by an admin. That though people had been given stuff by an admin, no one was given like sentries, and some people were, I guess. Nobody was really given like a lot. These guys had a lot of shit. They had sentries, they had insane amounts of advanced bullets, and they had all this. They didn't have any up because they didn't have any power, but they had all of that. And we raided their base, we took it out, and we grabbed everything in there. The problem was that then after the tribe got on and then complained about they being raided, it's a PvP server, of course you're gonna get raided. And then the admin's like, okay, and then he just gives them all the stuff like wyverns, griffins, like ridiculously high level ones as well. And best gears in the game, like and more turrets, more ammo and everything. But also the guys are real scumbags. They saw it was by my tribe, and I knew what my name was, and he would TP to me. He took down the longitude and latitude, gave them to the players, because not once, not twice, but 3 times with 3 different bases, the same guy found my base and killed me 2 of the times. One of the times he ran away because both players were there. And one of the times was kind of probably perfect, because he didn't just randomly stumble across it. He must have gone there on purpose, because my tribe mate had gone to the server shop to go get some things. And on his way there, this guy appeared. I started attacking him. He flew off on his wyvern, and then ends up coming back, killing all of the dinos besides my giga and the wyverns that we had been given. And then flies off when my teammate comes back. And then the guy, not even the guy that killed it, the other guy started saying in chat that, oh, he accidentally put it on aggressive and then left, and that's why it killed all of them. But it's complete bullshit, because he also planted C4s on our door to try and get in, obviously purposely. Then after that happened, yeah, that was it was kind of that. So we tried to move our base, and then suddenly the host is there. He said I don't know what he said, maybe it was something about wrong with TP, I don't know. But then the guy with the wyvern and griffin appears again, and he doesn't come down because both our tribe members are there with a wyvern, probably take him out. But he just flies over us and doesn't pay attention, but takes note of the base that we assume. So then we go find another base that's nowhere near their base. They've probably never been around any of that place. And also there was a base on the way, so they would have raided them. And by the way, I did check after dying to them after the 3rd time. None of them bases had been raided, so they had purposely gone for our base. It just makes sense. Obviously they were cheating at that point. But before this, we got moved to some ice biome like miles away from their base. We legit, by the way, we raided it. We legitimately found it. We legitimately done it. We did it with steel archets, because they had a stone foundation instead of, it was missing 1 steel foundation. Said it was a stone foundation. So we broke through there and took everything. That's what happened. They didn't have any of the vaults locked or anything. We fairly raided them, and the complete opposite happened for us. And then apparently was only and then during this movement there was only allowed to be a cap of 3 wyverns per server, in the server at once. So they had 1, we had the other 2. But this is the island map. You will so obviously can't get them, and it was on. Also, his was higher level. That's way more. That's favoritism over ours. But it's a EU play dedicated arc. And things like it was called, when we think European 15 times finest European, something like that. when we first found it. I can't find it now. I can type in any of them things and it won't be there. I think the guy knew it was gonna happen, that changed the name and then invited me because I added the guy. Anyway, just if you end up joining the server, if it's, I think it's like L3 Angin Summit, like L3 Angin Kenny or something like that, or Kenny that I think. If that guy's on top, I wouldn't play it because he has his other account that I don't remember the name of it is. I'll just go get it. And the other name of his account is Scotty Sesh Helmet. There's an admin on there. But he kind of just, he was the person that was giving us out, but then he's the one that goes back to himself and becomes a hypocrite. Because the guy also says that, oh, if you don't raid people, that doesn't make sense to raid. We raided them, they had way better shit than us, that's the reason we did it. But then he was saying, oh, don't do it, and that's why he was giving the stuff back. And then suddenly, after this guy finds me for the third time, I try to remember how to go off, so I'm on my own, and just before that, he had said we're only allowed one wyvern per tribe. So then he comes, kills one, and then about 5 minutes later, the guy comes over with his wife. Actually, then later on, he TP's over, gets down the quarter probably, and then about 3-5 minutes after that, then the guy comes in and kills me and the wyvern we had and the thingy, and the other thing we had that was like a Pteranodon. Nothing OP, because I wasn't moving halfway across the map a giga. Like, that wasn't happening. And even if he did, he would have just killed that. But at this point, I don't think there's a point in playing on the server, because there's just this tribe with 3 members in, and then I started making a rant in the chat about all of this, and they just said, oh, and then he went on and said they legitimately bought all of the stuff. Makes sense, they were selling the stuff at the shop, that's fine, right? But we literally taken all their metal and everything that would be used to buy stuff. Also, another thing, they asked for some, I don't know what it was, like, it's like a rock or something, I don't know, it's like, it's something from our partner, I think it's Aberration, or something like that, and it can climb up walls, and there's apparently something for that, and, this guy has thingy, but the guy said, the guy had only done it for metal up to then, said metal and bullets, because the guy knew they had bullets, because he had given the turrets and a load of bullets again, probably. I don't know if he did, but I reckon he did. That's probably the only reason he said bullets there. Because it only makes sense why he'd say bullets there, because they're going to have a bunch of bullets, they won't have any metal because they got raided. Anyway, and then it's just complete bullshit. They then say that they legitimately got it, says that I should play Ryan on it. I said, and I said, you must be cheating. And then he said, how is it cheating if he just killed you? It's PvP. First of all, yeah, but how do you explain finding the base 3 times? You don't. It's that simple. There's no way you found my base 3 times in a row. And anyway, so I forgot. I'm kind of lost what I was saying. One thing I'm going to say is the fact that apparently to buy a wyvern, if there was any left in the server, it was 70k to buy a 70k metal. To buy a griffin, it was 100k, and in less than an hour, and I definitely know this is way less than an hour, because my team, my entire member, what's just going to talk to him, his voice name, was sneaking around the base and looking at what was happening. Then probably was about 30 minutes, and even with 3 of them, I think they were all on the same time, there was no way, with only getting like 30 at max, they had managed to get 340,000 iron ore, because that would have made 170,000 metal ingots. I don't even think you could smelt that many that fast. That's how I know it's bullshit. Also, I doubt I could find the server, but to be fair, the guy's like, and I think he's just doing it for that tribe. He's just saying about the popularity, and I think he's trying to do that to make people actually want to play on his server more. In reality, he's just doing it for that tribe, because we had seen apparently while raiding that tribe, apparently there was a sign in their base about them having all the stuff from their favourite admin. That was his in-game name. I spelled Europe wrong. I'm trying to find the server. Did I spell Europe wrong again? Yeah, okay, I don't... Wait, is it because I haven't refreshed? I put the thing in the wrong place, wait. Europe. I want to see if I can find the server, but it's just stupid. If you ever see it, I was like one of the most active players on, I try to remember. And we're just not going to play it. The server's kind of going to go dead. Because eventually, it's like, because there's just this one tribe that has everything that can just raid a base. And like, not have anything. Because if they get raided, oh, it's fine. Because they can just get the coordinates to the base. Your best off is to make sure your tribe name is somewhat stupid. Like something you could never get. And something you could never guess. The player is, and I never talk in chat. Because if you talk in chat about anything after you raid that player base, then you're probably just gonna think it. It's just stupid that the guy goes exactly to my base. I patrolled the area multiple times. The guy wasn't anywhere near there, and then suddenly just flies into my base. It's another reason why I'm pretty sure that happened. It's either that, and maybe. But the reason I believe this was the admin, because the guy was saying he was buying it when in reality he wasn't. And before that he was saying that we want to keep the server alive and that's why I don't raid people when it's not necessary. And he was just saying it was PvP. That's exactly what we were saying. But yet you still didn't want us to raid the base. And it was kind of weird, but didn't mind. And then after that happened, my friend's been off. He doesn't know anything. We're not playing the server again. We won't be outside in the server again. They probably have it password protected now and only join by invites and stuff like that. Because they know that their server is never going to be played again because of how stupid it is. It was probably the best server I could have found. One of the best servers I had found on it. The only other type of server was a Valguero server. Though the problem with that is that its leveling was kind of stupid. You could easily level up fast. But the problem was that someone could just up there melee damage, come over, smack you with a wooden club, and take all your shit. It's stupid. I don't know. I can't really say much because that's just it. I think if you play the server the most and put the most time and effort in it, you should have more overpowered things than people that barely play it. There was 2 of us that played probably 4 times as much as them did, and there was 3 of them. You could do the math on that, and that's about 5. It'd be like having 5 more players on than they did at that time. So, or if they was to have -2 players and had the same time as us, that obviously can't happen. But what I'm saying is it's complete bullshit. Do not play this server. It's not worth playing. Because I guess you could. The problem is I just think it's stupid. You get max level instantly, you can upgrade your shit. Also, when I upgraded my stuff, I upgraded my strength, and I didn't really upgrade my health. I was like, I have speed, but then he just randomly starts nerfing the strength and nerfing the shit. And so I can't really then upgrade my thingy based off the new thingies, the new stats, and I kind of don't like that. Also, the dinosaur damage used to be really OP, and then he nerfed it, so then most of the dinosaurs were completely useless because they would just had no like damage anymore because that's all it was upgraded. Also, the worst thing about all of that is the fact that the guy, they didn't give him land dinosaurs, they gave him air dinosaurs, and we only had pteranodons and the fucking wyverns, so I couldn't really attack him with the Giga or the thingy because he'd just fly above them and beam them. There you go. There's my thoughts on that server. And I'd advise staying away from it. Also, I need a quick thing to ask. If you guys have watched to the end, I doubt anyone has, I want you to tell me if you want to see an Ark, PvP server on Ark playthrough. Now, the one problem is, because it's PvP server, I'm probably going to have to try and make sure the PvP server never... the server that I'm on never gets seen, because then if people could just tell what my base is to raid me. Fair deal if you find a server that I play on, like, you just have to find it, and I doubt people would find it because I don't have many people that would watch my videos. But yeah, that's about it. Hopefully the server gets fixed, because it was a genuinely really good server how it was built. It's just corrupted right now. If it gets fixed, maybe I'll play it again, though I don't think I would.